Hey everyone, it's me Joseph with Have a Farm. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while since I've checked in with you. Last week I didn't check in with you because I was very much under the weather, and now I'm feeling much better. So I'm happy to be with you again. I have a few things to go over with you this week that I'd like to talk about. We'll start with the farmers market. This week's farmers market, last week's farmers market was great. I kind of feel like every week it's just kind of getting better and better. I think, we're constantly getting new vendors, and so it's growing, and then there's consistency with the community coming out, and it's been a lot of fun. It's just always a lot of fun. There's always a lot of things for the kids to do, and really it's all about the kids. There's just kids running around everywhere. So it's a lot of fun. It really is. I hope you can come out for that. But this week we have Macaroni Kids is going to be there. And so Macaroni Kids are going to be doing, I think they did like tattoos for kids, and they did coloring, and they did all, they do like activities and things like that. So they're going to be here. We also have, of course, we always have, the jump house, the bus, the splash pad. Things like that, the kids garden. So there's always those kinds of things going on. But this week we have a couple of new vendors. We have Blue Raven Herbs are going to be here, so we're excited about them. And then Minions Ranch is going to be here. And Minions Ranch is grass-fed organic chicken. So I know that, or not grass-fed, pastured chicken. And I know that there's a lot of people that are wanting that. There's a high demand for that. So come out and get your chicken at Minions Ranch at the farmers market. We also have Bar UC Cattle is going to be there, and all the regulars. Simply Natural, Cattail Springs Farm is going to be there. Sourdough Boulangerie. All the regulars are going to be there. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a good time. And then next week, we have a blacksmithing demo. So that's going to go on for the whole entire 3 hours. So that'll be fun. You can come in and see that. That'll be Asher doing that demo. What else? Oh, this week we also have, sorry to jump around there, but this week we also have a class. So we have the Microgreen classes this week. And the Microgreen class is taught by Lauren, and we have a lot of people signed up for that. But if you're not signed up, we'll still take more people. But come out for that. That's going to be a great class. So I think that's at 10 o'clock. If not, just check the website for the exact times. What else? Okay. Oh, next week, not only are we having the blacksmithing demo, but we're also having a tour. So that's a lot of fun. The tours are great. I'll be leading the tour, and we talk about everything on the farm. I show you the infrastructure. We talk about the irrigation. We talk about everything. We talk any kind of questions you have, basically how we grow it, So it lasts about an hour and a half. Sometimes they go longer. Sometimes they're a little bit shorter, but it's a pretty good tour. We talk about a lot of things, and you can ask questions. So if you're not signed up for the tour, come out. Come out to the tour and see us and meet us and ask your questions, and then right after the tour or before the tour, you can hit the farmers market, which is a lot of fun. All right, let me see that paper, bud. All right, what else do I got here? All right, okay, fall shares are still open, and we've actually opened more. Here's the thing: we decided that we're not going to raise prices for 2022. So just like all of you, we are also hurting. We're hurting a lot, actually. And in fact, we're hurting a lot because not only have our costs gone through the roof, just like everybody else, but our sales have also plummeted, which is very interesting. And anybody that's canceled their CSA for the season, if they have like an auto renewal, they have all cited the same reason, and that's economic fear. And I'm not sure if it's everybody, but I know it's definitely what Jesse has relayed to me is the number one reason. So that's concerning. And so we not raising our prices and also having increased costs as well as having less sales is really hurting the farm, which is very difficult. So we need to get creative, and so everybody check your emails and check Facebook and stuff. We've asked to see if maybe we could expand to Woodland Park, to Centennial, to Fountain, to Pueblo, any of those areas. So if you're in one of those areas and you would be interested in a CSA in those locations, let us know. We need a minimum of 10 members per CSA location. Hopefully the majority of those are going to be new members, but we can also expand the locations, which will be helpful for our bottom line and for us moving forward in our future. But that's really important to us, obviously, to have maybe some more locations or to get more sales. So we're also putting up another greenhouse so we can expand for fall and winter. That greenhouse was given to us for free, so it's not like it's a giant expense. It does cost money to install. It's going to cost about $5,000 to put up, but we are hoping that we can sell extra CSAs. But in order to do that, we need your help. And we need your help to understand, number one, that we have not raised the prices. I need you to share that information. We have not raised the prices, and we're the best CSA around. I mean, in the fall, when all the other farms, all the farmers markets are closing down, we're starting a new season, and we really need your help to share the word, to spread the word. We also have a referral program. Everybody should have got an email. You'll see some more information in this newsletter. But anyway, that's there for you to nibble on and think about any way that you can help us basically sell more CSAs, even if that means maybe hosting a location somewhere, maybe in Pueblo or in Fountain or Woodland Park or something like that. Those are some ideas that we have. If you have any ideas, let us know. So that leads me basically, I guess, to this. I've kind of talked a little bit about it, and that is that here we are. I have a farm. It's literally the best we've ever been. Our team is the best they've ever been. We do door-to-door deliveries now. We do all of the drops up in Denver and Monument and at the farm and at RFD. We now have the farmers market. We have the newsletter. We have better communication than we've ever had. We are shadow banned on Facebook and Instagram, so that's probably part of it for sure. I mean, we get like 100 people to see posts that we used to get 1,000 or 5,000 people to see. So that's a big problem, and I don't know how to fix that other than starting a whole new page and things. So maybe we will do that. I'm not sure. But the bottom line is we're financially we're not selling, which is weird. It used to be when we weren't even 1/10 as consistent or as good as we are, that we would post on Facebook, hey, CSA shares are going on sale, get your CSA share, and then at midnight we'd post it, and the next thing you know, like 10 hours later, we'd be sold out of 300 or 400 CSAs. And those days are long gone. Those days haven't happened in quite a while. We're not really sure why. So maybe you can help out with that. But spreading the word is something that's very vital to us, and we really, really need your help. Financially, things are not looking good on the horizon. So if you guys can help share the word, if you guys can help host a location, if you guys have any ideas on how we can increase our sales, let us know. All without having to raise our prices. So that's that. Okay. What else? Okay. Mark your calendars or unmark your calendars. I know that some of you were looking forward to a Summerfest, July 24th. We canceled that. Basically, as soon as we started planning it, we realized it was too much to plan, and it actually didn't make sense. Since we have the farmers market every Friday from 9 to 12 in the morning, we have all the vendors there, we have a lot of fun, we have all the classes, we have stuff going on. It doesn't make sense to have another one at night on a Sunday. It's just too much work, too much effort to put in, too much cost for kind of a smaller return. So what we're going to do instead is we are going to have a fall fest, a harvest fest. So we'll do that in October. We'll start advertising that here pretty soon. We have not solidified a date yet, but we'll let you know as soon as we do. But as of right now, July 24th, the Summerfest has been canceled and moved to just the one fall fest in October. Okay, this week's CSA, we got a beautiful CSA coming your way. You know, every week just seems to be beautiful and even more beautiful and then even more beautiful. And it's just been fantastic. So what can I say? You know, we've been doing a good job, and the variety's been there and the bulk has been there, and I hope you all have been enjoying it. I know everybody's been giving us tons of really good feedback, and we're really grateful for that. So thank you so much. It means a lot to us. So this week's CSA, we've got the summer crops starting to come in. You can see behind me, we got all the squash. So squash starting to come in. We got cucumbers starting to come in. Tomatoes are starting to come in. Tomatoes are lagging a little bit, and so we don't have too many of them. And of course, you know, they're all just coming in. So there's no guarantee that we're gonna have too many of them, but the summer's here, you know, and so they're gonna start to come in more and more. But they are coming in earlier than we're used to, so that's good. That's a really good thing. Still tons of greens. We got carrots this week. We have beets this week. So lots of good stuff coming out of the ground this week, coming to you every week, really. Now keep in mind, one of the things that, you know, some of our new members ask us about every once in a while is they say, how come, you know, so-and-so got cucumbers and there weren't cucumbers here or weren't there or whatever. And that's all due to the fact that, you know, it's just the beginning of the season and they're just starting. The other thing to keep in mind is that we try to balance the crops so that we don't have too much of one thing at one time. So some of you want to have access to all, you know, 25 varieties that we grow. So let's say we grow 25 varieties that week, right? And we bring 25 varieties to market. For all 400 members that have access to all 25 varieties, that would be like 8,000 items that we'd have to harvest that week, and that doesn't make sense, because we'd be throwing most of that food away. So that just doesn't make sense. So basically, what we do to combat that is, if you get to the CSA early, you will get the finest choice, right? The tomatoes will be there, the squash will be there, cucumbers will be there, and you'll have the access to the finest choice. When you show up late, we always give you extra items. And if for some reason we forget to tell you to get an extra item or two, because there are things that are left out, let's say like we run out of carrots or something like that. If you say to us, hey, can I get an extra item since, you know, you're out of carrots or whatever, we'll let you do that, because we want to make sure that everybody gets everything equally. And yeah, you might not get the tomatoes that week, or you might not get the squash that week, or the cucumbers or something like that. But instead you'll get, you know, something extra that might not be as great, but at least it's extra, and hopefully that'll make you guys a little happier at missing out on some of your favorite selections. So those are some of the things that we do. I hope that makes sense to you. That's about it. I hope you all have a wonderful week. I hope you heard my heart to heart. I hope you take it seriously. I hope that you heed our call and share the word. We love you guys, and we're here for you every day, and I just ask that you maybe return that favor and spread the word and be there for us in this instance when we are desperately needing some CSA memberships, some sales. So that'd be great. All right, love you guys. Hope you have a wonderful CSA. Hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you later. And Ovi wants to say goodbye. Anybody else want to say goodbye? Hi, Eliana. Alicia, you want to say goodbye?